Well, I think one of the things that's very crucial right now is you look at the Panther Valley School District, of which Lansford is part of, also with Summit Hill, Nesquehoning, and Coaldale. And that school district, the governor is right now holding up half of the education funding that we approved this December to dole out to the schools, and $3 billion. Not a lot of that money is going to come back here to the Panther. Not a lot of it, but a portion comes back to the Panther Valley District. And it's important that we get those dollars back into our community. Also, we're talking about property tax relief. I mean, the folks here in Panther Valley pay some of the highest millage rates in the region on property taxes. We talked a little bit about the funding formula and how that is, the funding formula that we're currently using is stacked against Panther Valley, and that's why we fought very hard over the past years to get a new funding formula. That is in play right now, and that's one of the things that's part of the budget process. Is we're encouraging or telling the governor that we want the new dollars going into education driven out under the new funding formula to benefit the schools here throughout Carbon County that are currently being shortchanged at the state level. Well, I think a big part of it is property tax relief. I mean, the governor wants to increase sales tax, increase personal income tax. A lot of that money was the same money that was in House Bill 76 and Senate Bill 76. Those tax increases were to go for dollar property tax relief, elimination. The governor wants to use that money and spend it on new spending. And I think the other part that's crucial about that is the money that's already in Harrisburg. As we work on these disagreements in Harrisburg, and some would say maybe the governor's stubborn, there's always going to be disagreements, always give and take in Harrisburg. We're never all going to agree on the same issue. At the same time, we shouldn't have let those disagreements in Harrisburg prevent the money from coming out to our schools. As we work on next year's budget to finalize the last 13% of this year's budget, release the funding. People are paying their taxes. The money is coming out of our community, going to Harrisburg, and the governor isn't releasing it and sending it back to our schools in our region. And that's what, one of the things that is very frustrating about this. And now we have our school districts. They have a lot of uncertainty on how they plan their budgets for next year, and yet this governor continues to hold up that funding that has already been approved in Harrisburg.